Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am your chakra priestess here to bring you an ancestral message for this month. So let's go ahead and get into it. Just please keep in mind that all readings on my channel are for entertainment purposes only. Due to everything is not set in stone because of free will. However, you can take the message and apply it to your situation however it sees fit. And if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Okay, so far as the issue, that card that came out, we have knowledge. The issue is knowledge with the teacher card. And with this, it is explaining, excuse me. Let's see. What I'm getting from this is possibly lack of knowledge or just being open to knowledge. But it is a great time to act on that long-held desire to further your education, learn a new skill, or tackle a subject that has been calling you for a while. That inner voice that sometimes whispers to you and sometimes shouts is an expression of your soul's deep yearning. Don't heed that. Yes, don't heed that fear of failing that was planted in your conscious earlier in life. Peel back those layers of anxiety and take action that honors your calling and desire to move forward with your education. If doubts, hesitation crop up, once you've begun, face them with courage and resolve. Conquering these fears will remind you to how deeply satisfying learning can be, as well as build confidence. Call on the teacher to assist you in moving through these fears and facing challenges inherent in learning something new. So what I'm getting here is of course with knowledge is power, right? So what things that we have been taught or things that have been taught for generations in regards to learning something new, whether it's within the social norms or without in the social norms, but especially with that is way beyond our especially when there's knowledge that is way beyond our reach. Yes, it can get a little tricky, and I'm not even gonna lie. Whenever you start learning new stuff and if it's definitely out of the norm, then yes, there is going to be some pullbacks. There's going to be people that look at you sideways and start to question if you are all right, or if people will start to question if you are all right, or if you are how should I say it? You shouldn't be learning about that stuff. It's against this, it's against that. So it may be in regards to education, it may be in regards to religion, it may be with spiritual beliefs, and the list goes on. But you as a person, it's up to you on what feels right to you in regards to learning. And if you have those fears whenever that comes into the way as you're learning something new, and especially if it's out of the norm, but if it feels right for you, then follow through with it. Face the fear of the social construct of learning something new. You never know. You never know. You may come across a person that actually will help you, assist you along the way, because the coach mentor card is down at the bottom. Find a mentor, find a coach that could help assist with the knowledge that you're wanting or curious to learn. So to clarify that, we have the star card in reverse. So okay, the star card in upright is dealing with healing, but with it being in the reversal, okay, is dealing with the lack of faith, despair, discouragement. And then at the top of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is basically, it can be, okay, on the flip side, it could be marriage and all that other aspect. But it's all about savoring the process of putting down the roots as you begin to start learning new stuff. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have Page of Swords. That's basically unearthing new truths about yourself. That brings some excitement and more curiosity to allowing you wanting to learn more, which will help, boost your confidence along the way. It will mentally start to get some clarity and wanting to know more along the way. Okay. Next, we have two cards that came out on what subconscious internal influences that the collective could be aware of, and this could apply to either one. Okay, you can put yourself or whatever card that is jumping out to you the most. Okay, that's probably where you're at or could be at the moment. You could be in the performer actor where you could be hiding behind a mask, or you may be in this flip side where it's innocent, purity, and you're just showing some compassion and wherever you're at in your life. And let me go ahead and silence my phone right quick. I forgot to do that. Okay, so we're going to start with the actor card on what that says or what it's talking about. Let's see. Okay, let's see. No, we're going to start with the innocent card first. Okay, innocent. So here's the innocent card. You got the horse and you have the cat. Cat could represent intuitiveness, and the horse brings some nobility, some loyalty and perspective. Okay, so with the purity card, is basically saying approach a troubling situation with fearlessness, openness, and vulnerability that are hallmarks of innocence, accompanied by the hard-earned wisdom resulting from simply living your life. Coming through periods of suffering and loss that are inherent part of life, you learned your lesson and found your way into a profound appreciation of greater depth and meaning as is to what is life all about. You have come full circle, and now you have available to you both of these qualities operating in a synergistic balance, available to be called upon as needed. Cast off the shroud of fear, open your heart, speak your truth, and allow wisdom to be the inner elder that sits at the same table as the innocent. As you heed the message you receive from both, you will find that you're able to navigate through life much easier. So basically what I'm getting from that card is basically saying, when you're approaching a situation or when you're gaining some knowledge, approach it as if you are with an open mind. There we go. Approach it with an open mind, because you just never know how things will start to unfold once you start approaching stuff from a different point of angle. Okay, and then with the actor card here, let's see what that's talking about, because this is my first time seeing this. 77. I don't know why I'm not able to find it. Okay, 77. So with the actor card, performer, you've been feeling stuck in certain rules in your life, such that you feel like you no longer have freedom to be yourself, or fear of rejection or disapproval. By being so immersed in these habitual roles, you feel like you're simply performing with no substance in performance, acting them out, but disconnected from who you are inside. Continuing this way can only lead to greater feelings of emptiness, disassociation. It's time to make changes and some risk by courageously trying out different personas If you're overly if you're overly security conscious, be more adventurous. If you tend to be outgoing and extroverted, making a point to be more introspective and quieter. Like a great actor, sink into any of these roles and try them on. Take acting class where you'll have the opportunity to practice various parts. Let go of your fears of others' disapproval, and you'll find your vitality and confidence will increase. Yeah, so I was definitely talking about that before we started to go in depth of the meaning behind the card. That's probably why the innocent card came out along with it, because you may have been the person that hides behind the mask, performing, or just keeping the same face, just keeping the same face, or just saving face to before, or well, keeping, how should I word this? You are basically keeping the peace by saving face. There we go. Keeping the peace by saving face. But sometimes you just gonna have to go with your instincts, right? With the High Priestess card coming out, right? Connect with the divine and trust yourself and follow your gut, as well as with the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, and that will bring some wish fulfillment that will continue to follow your intuitiveness. Like the cat, curiosity kills the cat per se, but sometimes when you wanted to be curious in an intentional manner, a good and with purity, right, and innocence, then you will start to see things from a different perspective. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have Knight of Pentacles, which is basically rely on stable friends and family when need of support, and take daily action, small significant ways towards your personal growth. Okay, it don't have to happen all at one time. It could just be like one small step for self, take one big leap for faith per se. All right, you get my gist. All right, now what the collective is aware of externally is the Rebel card, free spirited. Be free spirited. It's time to be your own inner rebel, being free spirited. Let me clarify that real quick. Clarify the Rebel card. Be your own free spirit. Be your own free spirited. Okay, all right. So we have first that came out in the reverse, Eight of Cups. So with the Eight of Cups being in reverse, that's basically saying that there's some feeling of hopelessness. Okay. Aimless drifting and walking away. So you may be walking away from, or trying to walk away from a situation, or still stuck in that actor performance energy. Start to slowly dissociate from yourself, from the situation, but now is not the time to do that. Okay, with the Nine of Wands falling through, that's basically saying finding hiding to give to the lesson, or just coming to the end of a struggle or a conflict, and trust the process. Trust the process as you are beginning to you may begin to feel hopelessness, but it's important to keep going and trust the process, because Nine of Wands is resilience. It's my resilience card. You will be able to be resilient in the end. With the Ten of Swords at the bottom, it's just saying cultivate gratitude for lessons learned and a new chapter, and focus on overcoming the anxiety and stress, so you can be this free-spirited fairy being that is basically in sync with the moon, because she is sitting on a crescent excuse me, a crescent moon here. Speaking of moons, following through with that, what is required for a resolution is the moon cycles. Get in sync with the moon, okay? Because you can see in this image, this being is, and this reminds me of the 7 chakras, even though there's 6 phases showing up in this image. And then, let's see, yeah, there's 6 phases showing in the moon, but at the same time, this is a full moon right here. So within this upcoming full moon, work towards, it's time to get in sync with the moon as well. The moon is dealing with our feelings and emotions, and is definitely a good way to navigate a healthy balance between your masculine energy and your feminine energy. And yes, I'm going to say this every single time. Everybody has a masculine energy and a feminine energy. It's just knowing when to use it and make sure it's in balance so you won't make decisions that could alter what has that could alter your any other decisions that you make along the line, or alter any outcomes. There we go. So to clarify this, clarify the cycles card. All right, we have 9 of Pentacles that came out. Focus on home renovation or more personal stuff. Go away, travel, vacay, relax. Focus on what brings you peace of mind. Okay, focus on what brings you a peace of mind. Following through with that, we got the 4 of Pentacles, so you can be able to stabilize yourself financially or material wise. Be conservative with your resources, knowing when to give, knowing when to give without strings attached, and be open to receiving and having that generosity effect. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have 7 of Swords. So mentally, let's see, keeping aspects of your personal life hidden, time to open up. Okay, mentally prepare yourself to open up to honest conversations. Okay, mentally be open to having them honest, hard conversations, so you can be able to so if the issue arises again, you'll know how to follow through with the right tools that you learned from the lesson before. Because I'm pretty sure pre-evolution you probably would act this way, all rowdy bowdy and stuff like that, but past or during revolution, you're learning to pick and choose your battles wisely and not take the bait all the time. Okay, all right, so lastly we have the resolution: master ancestor DNA adaptation. Okay, so let's go ahead and find what's all that about. That's basically saying, you know, you are the key to your own finding your own self, or finding your true self, finding your origins. Okay, all right, we got 2 cards that came out. We got Ace of Cups that came out. That's basically saying focus on self-love. Take time for yourself. That way, whenever opportunities come about, you'll be ready to receive. Okay. With the 2 of Wands, it is talking about weighing your options out before you make those decisions. Okay, so as you are coming to your own, basically, of the knowledge that you are seeking out, the knowledge that you're about to study, be open to it. Of course, take care of yourself along the way. That way, when those opportunities arise, and that will give you some form of wish fulfillment, some financial freedom, or whatever aspect that you're leaning towards to, you'll be able to weigh out your options carefully and logically. And then with the King of Wands, that's basically saying mastering your responses and your reactions to others without losing your cool, okay? And taking action. You'll be able to be more confident in making your decisions along the way and acting in a healthy masculine manner when it comes to striving for your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, and all that other good jazz. Okay? And then, like I said at the bottom, don't be scared to reach out to a coach or a mentor, okay? Like me, you know what I'm saying? That can guide you along your way during your evolution of discovery. All right, so your closing messages, we have the Oracle card that came out first. Wait for important information. The Arrow card came from the top of the deck. Surround yourself with protective energy. And then Fire Guardian, ignite your passion. That's okay. It's starting to make sense now, because when I was pulling these cards, I was like, okay, what y'all talking about? All right. So with the Oracle, card, let's see what that's talking about. The Oracle card is saying, be open and receptive to information. Gather facts so that you can make decisions that is in line with your integrity. And that's basically what this whole section is talking about as a resolution to the issue of learning knowledge, okay? Learning knowledge that is going to bring you some sense of peace and that it's not falsified to where it fits with the social construct that has been passed down from generations to generations to generations, okay? The angels and ancestors and the universe are speaking to you at this moment. So look and listen for important conversations, signs, and messages that will point you to the right direction. You are being guided to wait for more information before making any fast moves, because at this moment you're letting your wants get in the way of your needs. There is an there is an opportunity for you to see everything clearly at this time, but you will only be able to do so if you're willing to truly open yourself. If you've been waiting on for information about a choice you have make or action you have to take, don't take matters into your own hands, but let what needs to be revealed be revealed. In other words, allow things to unfold naturally on its own. Then you'll know what to do next. Angels are supporting you. Trust them. So this is all about patience. Patience is a mother effing virtue, okay? If you're looking beyond what you seek, like the Lion King monkey, I forgot his name, but feel free to leave it in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about. When he told Simba, because Simba was trying to find the answers or trying to seek out the answers, why, and the monkey kept saying, look beyond what you seek, okay? Because that was his mentor, okay? All right, so the Arrow card next is talking about surrounding yourself with protective energy. So the message for that is, again, surround yourself with positive people and experiences and environments that make you feel safe. Calling your angels, guides, and ancestors to bring you protection. If you are in a situation where you feel that not everything is as clear as it seems, trust your intuition. There are energies in your current situation that aren't fully aligned with your intentions and goals or with kindness. Follow your intuition about whom to trust and what to trust. If you can take time to retreat or step out of this situation to assess what is going to be beneficial for you, do so. In any event, this is a time to call on the energy of protection to place yourself in a space that feels safe. Okay, and then for the Fire Guardian, that is basically saying connect with your desires. The sparks could lead to something beautiful. You're being guided by your angels to connect with the powerful energy of desire at this time. If you have recently set an intention to explore your sexual side or become more sexually open, the fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. If you're in a relationship, this card can indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection. I don't know why, but I'm getting Marvin Gaye sexual healing song from that card. And some of you may are trying to explore your sexuality per se. And that's up to you. That is totally up to you. On the flip side, if you're not, it's just exploring your passion. What fuels your fire? What sets your soul on fire to where you're able to work without, you're able to work for it with, and even though you're going to, even though you're going to get money for it, if you're working with your passion, it's not going to feel like a job to you at the end of the day. So lean towards if you're not exploring your sexual side, right? Just lean towards on the other side of the spectrum of igniting your passion, which is basically finding what sets your soul on fire to where you are able to work for free, even though you're getting money for it. That doesn't feel like a job to you. All right. So that's what I'm getting from this message today or for this month. Feel free to leave your comments down below in the comment section of what you thought about this message. And don't forget to like the video if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit that notification bell so you know the next time I upload a video. And always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself so you can heal thyself. And I'll see you guys in the next one.